Hey, so I'm going to give you a little bit story time before I get into what I'm talking about in this video. So I had an ex, I lied to him. I told him why I lied to him. It was pretty big for me. I don't like to lie. I can't remember lies. I don't think when I talk, so I just be talking like I'm doing now. And I could spill the beans on myself. So I'm just like, it's no point of me lying. And I don't feel like remembering lies. That's one, no, I don't like doing that. And I went outside myself. And I told him why I did it. I told him that I did it because I was trying to get out of him that I wanted him to show me that he loved and cared for me like he always was talking about. Because after we broke up, we for all those years afterwards, we were back and forth in each other's lives. And I was always trying to make things work out. I wanted things to work out. How about that? We were just both headstrong people. It just didn't work out. And I told him that, and he wanted to cut me off, stop talking to me for good. He told his people, and he told me that he told his people. And they was like, F that, don't talk to her. She ain't, act like she never existed. And one person even told him that they would have got somebody on me. I was like, I don't take threats lightly. And I was just like, I wanted to act on it. It took me a while to not act on it, like to calm down and be like, he already took a lot of your energy, your time, lowered your vibration to the lowest. Don't do no more, because this can blow up out of proportion. And so I'm just like, I'm just like, I didn't threaten your life and I didn't threaten their lives. So why would they want somebody? And I was like, I don't take that lightly. I don't care who you are. I'm not scared of you. You know, I'm just like, you act like I don't got family members too. Like, shit can get real. And I'm just like, that's a lower vibration. And so I was just like, just say a fuck you and let it go, because that's all it should take, and just move on. You just have to find a way to move on from that. So that was a little, probably, sorry, rant off topic, but yeah, he texted me again, said out of the blue, after he said he wasn't gonna talk to me no more. He said he had a nightmare about me and that he felt sad and bad about it or whatever, the dream. And then he said, I'll come over to, he'll come over to my place and accept my apology in person and makeup. And I was like, what? And then I'm just like, after he was texting me and he told me what he told his family. I mean, if he ain't tell you who's watching this video, I'm surprised, because I feel like he went on a world tour to tell everybody, honestly. And I'm just like, why would you even want to come over here? Your people don't even want you to talk to me. And he was like, I wouldn't let them know. And I'm just like, that's crazy. And so that little story to say this, 3-some minutes into the video, the 4 things that I learned from this situation with him is: 1, don't tell everybody your business, because now all his people know is the worst of me, of course. I mean, and he's been doing this for years. I mean, this most recent event was the worst. But he's been doing this for years. And I'm just like, we're getting older. Like, that's just beta male stuff to me. It's just like, maybe I dodged a bullet. I mean, even though I was crazy over him, because I love how intellectual and smart and how he has grown and broke family norms and stuff like that. We, you know, kind of growing together and just doing well for ourselves. And I was like, dang, I won't be able to find another guy like this. It's going to be hard, because guys that I've dated, it was hard. I was like, these dudes ain't cutting it, man. That is not cutting it. But yeah, I was just kind of crazy over him. But now all his people think the worst of me, except for one of his friends, because he used to hang around. And so he know I'm not horribly bad of a person. I'm pretty nice overall. You know, when you're in a relationship, things go, you know, you see 2 sides of a person, because you're with them and you're in a relationship and everything. So duh, it's going to happen. But he would seem like he always was telling them the bad things about it. But now it's just like, so let me come back around. Sorry. 1, just don't tell people your business, because he still wants to hang out with me. He still wants to text me, but he don't want to let nobody know. But I'm saying, if you meet up with me, 1, and somebody see you that you done told this story to, 1, they're going to think you're stupid and retarded. And they're going to be like, what? Judging you, they're gonna be annoyed. It can be a whole bunch of things. It's just like, okay, if she's that bad, why are you still hanging out with her? And then it's just like, okay, so you came to me and you vented about her doing this to you and didn't take my advice. What you asked me for? Because you still here with her. So it's just like, was it really that bad? So it's just kind of like, he's gonna get judged. I mean, knowing him, I don't know if I know too much, but I would think that, if he don't want nobody to know, clearly he wants to hide something, So it's just kind of like, why even go through all that? How about you start by not telling all your business all the time? Because people will paint a picture of that person. And most times people, when they're talking to their friends and stuff, they're venting about the bad stuff. Let's be 100% honest. And so that person they're painted in a bad way to that person. So everybody's gonna be like, what? Why would you even deal with something like that? We all fall short. Everybody makes mistakes. But is it everybody's business to know the craziness you go through? No, I don't think so. Especially as you're getting older, because you should trust your decisions and your judgment. As you get older, you should trust if it's not going to make you feel better and not make you happy and give you peace and stuff like that, then you should trust your judgment if you're gonna let it go, Like, oh, I don't like that, and I don't like how you're treating me. Let it go. Trust your judgment. Do you have to go run and tell everybody every bit of your business? No, I don't think that's needed at all, actually. And 3, get advice from people who have wisdom, who has lived. I love getting advice from older people, and I get a lot of my advice from older Black women. Because they went through some things, and if anything, they'll tell you, don't do what I did, And I think he always went. My ex, I was talking about in this video earlier. He always went to people. And he even talked about his own people, and it's just like, so you already know some of them ain't shit, and you getting advice from them, and it's just like, and that's just as of recent. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. If you want to get advice from them, whatever. But I wouldn't even send a teddy bear to them to get advice. Just being honest. My people, if I'm bringing up a situation, I want them to tell me the truth. Because if you're going to tell me something that's going to make me just feel better, I don't need you on my corner. I don't need you on my team. Because I want to correct myself and better myself. You feel me? And so I'm just saying, get advice from people who are living a pretty good lifestyle. Or if they gonna give you some wise advice to better yourself, to make you a better person, and to just do better. I think just get advice from wise people. They could be wise and could have gave him great information. Stuff that he sent to me talking about trying to get somebody to fight me. I don't think that's the best result. Why do we have to resort to fighting? What I think about when people do stuff like that is when people either resort to fighting or yelling and getting loud, they don't know how to intellectually convey their point across to you or something. I kind of noticed that, because I'm just like, when people don't know how to intellectually come back at you, they want to fight or yell. And that's what I noticed. So it's just like, okay, so you so frustrated, you don't know how to express yourself to the point you just want to go ahead and fight. And I'm just like, yeah, that's it. Anyway, and my 4th point is, don't lose yourself. I basically lost myself with him. Now, and before, I used to always think I should have been in relationships, and I've been single for a while now, and it's been the best thing. It's like I was forced to be like this, literally, and I maybe had prayed for it over myself, honestly, a while back, and I'm just like, oh, I got what I wanted, because I basically wanted to meet somebody that was of substance, and I can't remember, but either way, it forced me to be single. And I was like, I don't want no guys who, basically, that's what I was asking for. I don't want no guys who ain't about nothing to come up to me and stuff like that, you know. Don't even let them be attracted to me. And I basically got that. I haven't really had any guys that has been horribly like, oh no, yeah, this wasn't the right move right here. But yeah, I basically was living for him, my ex, the one I was talking about in this video, basically living for him, and I was growing to be good for him. And see, look, we're not even together. And so that can happen so many times to people, that you grow to be for someone and you do all of that and they still don't want you. No, don't do that. If somebody don't want to be there and they don't want to be kept, and you know, you can't be yourself and you don't even know your real self, you probably don't need to be in that, honestly. And I think me being, I mean, it may be tough. You may have to deal with being single, even though, and you know, because all these couples are thrown in your faces. These couple YouTubers or whatever they call. I don't even watch them. They deadly. They look good on the outside. I don't even care about what's going on the inside, because I know it ain't all peachy and cream as it is showing on the videos. So let's be 100% honest. But you know, you may get vulnerable. You may be like, dang, I want a relationship. But probably being single, learning yourself and growing and molding yourself for yourself, and not molding yourself from somebody else, like influencing you, is it's probably like the best thing you can ever do for yourself, if not the best, you know? And so that's why I say those are the 4 things that I learned from this situation. Don't tell people all your business. Trust your decisions and judgment. Don't get advice from people who have the worst lifestyle. Like, get advice from people who are wise and giving advice that's going to better you. And 4, don't lose yourself. And thank you for staying this long. You're a real one. You're a real VIP. Wait, what's this called? VP. VIP. Fuck it. You the real person if you stayed this long. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.